Hi, it's Cathy from inkingitupwithcathy.com, and I am back with day 3 of my 12 Days of November series. And today I'm going to continue on with our first few days of quick and easy cards. This one I chose to do real easy with very little stamping. I think the stamping will only be if you want to put sentiments on the inside of your card. And I'll leave that to you. I'm just going to be showing you the outside of the cards today because we have a lot of them. So you're going to use, I use the gold dipped mix and match cards and envelopes, and you get 9 bases. You get 3 green, 3 red, and 3 blue of each. And then I used the Joyful Images ephemera pack and the Joyful Sayings ephemera pack. Now you get 2 of each sheet, so the cards that I'm going to show you today only used up one of each sheet, and in fact had a lot of leftovers, so you can actually create more cards. But this is so you can actually get 2 packs of these and get even 18 cards made up. So let me show you what I've done. So the first card I have, I'm just going to show you the cards as they're done, unless there's some special instruction on them, because they're really so easy to do. But this one, I just took the Happy Holidays and glued that down using liquid glue. And then the little drum set down here at the bottom using dimensionals, and then blinged it up with the Druzy adhesive backed embellishments. And one of the things I like about these cards is you can decide where you want this gold part, depending upon if you want to do portrait or landscape. But also remember that you can turn the card this way, so you can have it on the right-hand side versus the left-hand side. And I'll point out when I do that differently. The next one I have is this one here that gives you a nice little treat with some hot cocoa and the wishing you a wonderful Christmas season sentiment here. This one's straight glued down. This is up with dimensionals. And I just figured that these little peppermints was the perfect embellishment with these little sweet treats. And this one you can see I did do the gold over here on the right. Here I did the gold on the left. And this one has the gifts glued down. The little teddy bear is on dimensionals, and this Merry Christmas banner is on dimensionals. The little peppermints, and then I took the red and white baker's twine and wrapped it around the top of the card 3 times and then tied a little bow. So that's another one. This one here has the reindeer and the peace on earth, and I put the little star here in the top corner, and I wanted to make sure that that got bumped up properly so that it stuck up as well as the peace on earth. And then these are the flat iridescent embellishments from the annual catalog. The next one in the green has the gold back down at the bottom because I thought this would be good with the tree and the sleigh having like the ground. I've got From the North Pole up here sentiment, and then the wreath up in the corner, and then the faceted iridescent gems on the front. This one here is actually, if you note, I'll bring this one back over, is smaller because these are 4 by 6. So I cut this one down to 4, is that right? No, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. looks like. 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So I cut this one down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it is our standard size. And with the snowman, I wanted the blue to be the sky. Now, what happens with that is, and then I've got the little Let It Snow Here banner. What happens when you cut it down is you end up with a little strip, and then your envelope is now going to be a different size. So you can either go ahead and keep the envelope and then have your card different. But I thought, well, I don't want to waste that. And unfortunately, I don't have the card I designed. I don't know if I've mentioned I'm out of town working today, and I didn't grab all my cards. But what I did is I took and cut apart the envelope here and used this front as another card. And so then I could do a card in the blue with the gold on the side over here. So that's an idea if you want to get even more use out of these because you love the gold or something, is cut the card down and then you can use this. And then that piece that you've cut down, that white piece, you can use for some other purpose or just toss that. So that's an idea. My next one was this one here. And what I did was let me get the card and the pieces. So here's the card, and I've got the Noel, I've got the 3 ornaments, and I've got the bow. And I took the bow and kind of decided where I wanted it on the card. And I took my black marker and just kind of set a dot there, just like that. And then I'll leave that there. And then I'm going to try and decide where I want these to sit. So I'll set that one like there. And this one over here. Now I want to keep them somewhat together because the strings can't be too, go out at too much of an angle. But, okay, so I'm going to go about right there. So I'm going to mark a dot right here. I'm going to mark a dot, maybe come in a little bit more and mark a dot there. And then this one was going to be up here, and I'll mark a dot there. I'll set those to the side and get my ruler out. And I'll take my ruler and draw a line between those and matching up the dots. Now, this isn't very straight, so I'm going to try and straighten that out. It'll hide underneath my bow. Okay, I'm going to set that at the 5. And I'm going to draw my line down. Like that. And then go from that same spot over to this one. And hopefully your marker is newer than mine. Mine's about, I don't know, probably 18 years old. So it's starting to need to be replaced. And this one will go over like that. So now I've got that on there. And all I have to do now is glue my bow down. Covering where it meets, just like that. And I'm going to get dimensionals. I'm going to get mini dimensionals, actually. And I'm going to put them at the base of each of these. And then I'm going to put a dot of glue at the top because I want them touching the base of the card. And we'll start with the bottom one. And kind of meet that, secure it down at the bottom, and then press on that glue. And we'll grab the next one. And again, place it there and then touch the glue. And then you have one final one. And that one will go right there, like that. And then the Noel will just get placed down with liquid glue. And again, I did the druzy adhesive backed embellishments for that one. This next one, I want to show you as well how I did that one. And that one here has the Wishing You a Christmas Full of Peace and Wonder, the poinsettia, and 2 of these sprigs going either direction, and then this little holly here. So this one, I'm going to just put a little bit of dots of glue over here on the outside edge, and that's going to go right here. So I'm going to put that just to the back so that you can see the one piece of the berry. This one's going to go up to the top here. And this one is going to go right in there like that. And then this one will go down here like that. And once I get all of those on, I can turn it over, and with my dimensionals, which I've buried below cards here, apologies for the ringing sound. That's my husband's iPad. At least it's a pretty sound, right? Okay, so then this can go up over to the right a little bit, like this. And then the poinsettia will also be on dimensionals. And here you can decide whether you want it below the W or over the top like this. That's just a personal preference. If you want it tucked underneath or if you want it over. We'll go ahead. I want it higher than this piece here. So I think I'm gonna put it on top, just like that. And then for my embellishment here, I did the cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive back berries. So I put these on. So that's that one. And my final one is this card right here. Now for this one, I have these 3 pieces. And I'm going to put, I've got this. And I was trying to figure out how to do this to have it look right. So what I ended up doing was cutting this right in half. Just like that. And let's just do it really fast with it, the seal. Just run your adhesive down these and come across like this, either side. Have your circle up on dimensionals. And as you can see, these can be 18 if you get 2 packs of the cards and, you know, one of each of the ephemera packs. You can have 18 cards, quick and easy. Or like I showed you, if you cut these down, you could create with just 1 pack and then cardstock, regular cardstock as card bases. So you could actually get the 18 that way. Now here, actually, I don't want right there. I don't want a dimensional because it's going to overlap here. So I'm going to put it here and there. And then right in that area, I want a tiny little narrow piece. So I'll cut it from the outside edge. And let's go ahead and put a dot of liquid glue right there. And then for the embellishments, again, I used the iridescent faceted gems. Can you tell those are my favorite? I think those are so pretty. But that is how I did that card. So that is day 3 of my 12 days of November ideas for your holiday preparations. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for day 4.